First world, battling churches. Then the angel of the Lord said, Benjamin, let us visit the ruler of the first kingdom of the devil. When we arrived at the palace of the ruler of the first kingdom of the devil, I saw a huge and long snake, but I noticed his upper part was that as a human. He had 2 horns, and in the middle of the 2 horns I saw a fire burning. The angel of the Lord said, this demon is called Captain Flames. This is a demon battling the church. He is against the church and prayers and service. His demonic troops emerge to the surface of the earth mainly from the cemetery, which is a portal to the dark world. A toilet is also a portal. Satanists know what is a toilet. It's a place where they do incantation. When the first kingdom comes against a local church, these demons will visit the local authority and government office, and they will try to confuse the church documents. They will attempt to try to close that church through the issue of the document. Every time a church has a documented problem, you just have to guess that the army of the enemy is already deployed and at work at the local authority or government. The devil doesn't mind dead churches. If these demons failed in terms of legal documents, they will enter inside the church. They will target the leaders of different departments who will be their prime targets. That's why I will ask you to pray for people leading department in the church. If they tried and failed to overthrow these leaders, they will try and use members of these departments that are living in a distraction, and they will shoot them. The ammunition will not kill them because it was not designed for that purpose. The ammunition will implant evil thoughts, and evil heart is positioned in the mind of the target. The victim's attitude will change, and just like that he will turn against the department leader. He will start gossiping against the leader. Demons will make sure that these backstabbing, slandering and gossiping reach the leader so that he will be hurt and troubled. And as the smear and defamation continue, the leader will be discouraged. If a leader is not strong, he will give up and rest from his commitment to serve. This will be the victory of this army of darkness. The reality is that the people who got it will never be able to serve the way that leader does. As a result, that department will collapse. Then people will remember the leader who gave up. If you are a leader of a department, you must understand that all attacks from people in the church or your department are not from people but the demons deployed against the church. If the regiment of troops deployed in the church are failing to overthrow the department leaders, they will then attack the members of the church. Nobody is in the demilitarized zone. We are all in war. If you fail to engage the enemy will engage you. I was told by the angel of the Lord that demons will go check the message that the pastor is preparing in the day of church service. And if they discover that the message will benefit a particular believer, they will battle to stop that believer from coming to church by sending him visitor in the time he was supposed to come to church. I can only tell you not to miss the church because of a visitor. I said the entity ruling these armies in the first kingdom is a huge snake with human head, but on his head, there are 2 horns, and between the 2 horns there is a flame of fire. The name of this evil spirit is Captain Flame. The angel said, his main activity is destroying churches. If all his troops and battalion are failing, he will leave his throne and come by himself. He will land in that church and he will growl on that church, and he will throw his 2 horns on the ground. As a result, the church will be divided into 2 camps. Division in the local church is a manifestation of his attack. Second world, occultism. Then we travel to the second world, which is a place of mystics, native doctors, and Satanists. This kingdom is ruled by a demon that is called Dr. Solomon. He is called the Doctor because he is responsible for occultism and mysticism. This demon does not have hands or feet. I saw him sitting on a table. He is an abomination. You cannot watch him twice. This demon is the source of occultism power. I saw 2 gods behind his throne. These 2 demons are the ones who came up with the idea of establishing the throne of the devil in the churches around the world. The devil noticed that people are going to church in great numbers. He came up with this strategy of building satanic churches. Beloved, the devil is opening churches everywhere. He is giving money to occultic pastors to build mega churches. And these pastors are performing miracles, wonders, and signs. They do perform fake deliverance and they prophesied. One of the main tasks for an occultist is to steal people's stars and chances. They are people who were born to become something, but their stars and destinies were diverted and stolen. When a Satanist gives you money, he will steal your star. University is one place where people's stars are stolen. Many university teachers are in occultism and many doctors are deep in occultism. Many people are living a life of poverty and adversity because their blessing and luck have been stolen. The second kingdom of the devil is the seat of occultic powers that is in the hand of Dr. Solomon. It is a dimension where mystics and Satanists travel in order to get power. Third world. Technology. Then the companion angels took me to the third dimension of Lucifer. They said to me that the third kingdom of the devil is designing and controlling all electronic operators we are using in this world. The angel said that the design and conception of technological operators are here. Every single technological invention is a channel of demonic power. They have marks that bewitch the user. We must understand that scientists are not just dealing with scientific knowledge. They actually combined scientific knowledge and esoteric knowledge. So you can go to university but you will not be considered a scientist unless you are part of the world scientific community, which is a body that gathers occult scientists. Most of technological inventions have nothing to do with scientific knowledge, but metaphysics and esoteric knowledge. The devil is using technology as a tool of manipulation. There is occultism in Android and Apple mobile technology. There is functionality in Android that must be avoided. You can be initiated and connected subconsciously. Smartphones that youngsters are using are full of pornography. Social networking is the seat of satanic power in this end time. There are mystical movements that are gathering people's photos from Facebook and using them in rituals. Internet means many nets and the purpose of the net is to catch targets. In terms of TV, there are images that transmit viewers with demons and even believers are getting demons just by watching TV images. A simple TV image can transmit demons to the people watching them. Let me tell you that I was arrested recently for exposing the secret of this third kingdom. The angel said, once an electrical or electronic apparatus is designed in this kingdom, one of their scientists on Earth will be selected to release it on Earth. Beloved, you must understand that many electronic devices are controlled from the third kingdom of the devil despite the fact that they are being used on Earth. Let me tell you that mobile phone technology was designed in the third kingdom of the devil. Do not get yourself too much in complicated options and functions because there are hidden things there. You could be initiated just like that. Demons are really advanced more than humans. They can even use motion pictures to bewitch the human race. The images of violence in movies affect people. The images of pornography affect people. The images of horror movie create fear. As a result, they can attract a demon just like that, because demons are attracted by intense fear. When people watch movies, their minds and souls are involved. It's like they are participating in those horror scenes. Fourth world, sin manipulation on Earth. Then we left the technology world of the devil. We traveled to the fourth kingdom. When arrived in the fourth world of the devil, I saw many roads underneath which were bearing the names of different sins that people commit on the earth. Each avenue and road of this kingdom is ruled by a demon that is a personification of a sin that people commit on the earth. The demonic population of the fourth world of the devil is responsible for bewitching and harassing the people of the earth to commit sin. They put humans in bondage of sins. I saw many roads in the fourth world, and each road was controlled by a specific demon related to a specific sin. I remember when we saw the demon of fornication on his road. When this demon saw us walking in his road, he stood up. When he stood up, I noticed that he had male and female sexual organs. He was male and female, or hermaphrodite. He had the body of man and woman. He could copulate himself to satisfy himself sexually. This demon was called Manmna. When this demon was coming, he started to do incantation. He was actually bewitching the world population to fornicate and commit sexual immorality. Beloved, there is a demon behind every sin committed on earth. These demons are harassing the world population in committing sin. All the sins that are committed by humans on planet Earth is a result of control and demonic manipulation of the fourth kingdom demons. These kingdoms are the ones responsible for the sins of humans. They calculate and orchestrate them by harassing humans to sin. I saw the demon of lies in this kingdom on his avenue. This demon is empowered by mobile phone technology, as people are lying easily on the phone. People honor this demon on the day of April's Fool. Even Christians lie deliberately on that day. The demon of fornication is emboldened on Street Valentine Day, as people give themselves in illicit sexual acts. In this kingdom, I saw the avenue of the demon of drunkenness. I saw the demon of gossip and his avenue, the demon pride and his avenue, the demon lust in his avenue. I saw the demon of divorce. I saw the demon of accident. I saw the abortion. We also saw demons of drunkenness and smoking in their avenue. Just take that all sins committed on earth are orchestrated by demons of the fourth world of the devil. All sins are the result of demonic manipulation because all sins are demonic. I mean, there is a corresponding demon to specific sin that people commit on earth. Fifth world, music, sickness, and poverty. After visiting the fourth kingdom that is causing the sin manipulation on the earth, we traveled to the fifth world. The angel took me to the fifth dimension of Lucifer. This kingdom was ruled by three powerful demons. I saw a demon with a big leg. I was told that his power and authority are in his leg. He is the demon of music. Beloved, for any musician to become popular on earth, he has to sign a pact with this demon. Otherwise, he will not be known. And when he signed a pact, he gets a new name. These names are given to them after signing a covenant. These names are given to them by this demon of music when they are signing covenants, and this demon will make sure that their names become popular, and every time they release new albums, they get new names or new titles. These musicians also get the content of their albums over there. The demon of music is called Sankey, and many musicians sing for demons. They quote their names in their songs, but people think they are talking about natural people. Let me inform you that the style of dressing of these musicians comes from this realm. The second demon operating in this realm is the demons of sickness. Once sickness comes, everything is paralyzed in the life of a man. Sickness is used as a weapon by these demons against Christians. Then I was shown the last demon governing the fifth world of the devil. He was sitting on a throne, but behind his throne was a tree with many branches, and these branches had chains and padlocks around them. The angel said, "This demon is making humans to suffer. He is the demon of blockage." The angel said, "Firstly, this demon starts by chaining people. If you notice that they are still moving, then he uses the padlock. This demon won't stop you from eating and dressing. But every time you want to break through and achieve something remarkable, that's when he arises. But sometime he might come after the little you have achieved." Then the angel began to explain to me some truth about these demons. They said that this demon does not care about prayer. I was hopeless when I heard the angel saying this, because as far as I know, prayer is the strength of a Christian, and if we are winning, it's because of prayer. How come prayer does not affect him? You can try to destroy the blockade in prayer. It won't work. Remember the story of Lazarus and the wealthy man. Lazarus was God-fearing, but he was poor. The fear of the Lord will lead you to heaven. It won't make you rich. Prayer will never destroy poverty. Only giving combined with a prayer that can destroy poverty. As long as you are not practicing the principles of sowing, the demon of the blockade will make sure that you are in poverty. The principle of blessing is sowing, not prayer. In terms of the demon of poverty, I said he is not afraid of prayer. You can be stronger in prayer and be poor. The secret of material blessing is not prayer but giving combined with prayer. This has to become a way of life. That is why every time you want to give to God, this demon will flood your mind with many thoughts about what you can do with your money. The angel said this demon will be expelled only after giving.